Hello guys and gals, my name is Daniel and welcome to another episode of Squad Morale Restored. Today we're going to be looking at the Primaris Captain for the Space Marines. Now, this is one of your standard, or increasingly standard, I'm expecting one frame, possibly two at a pinch, monopose models from Games Workshop. And yes, I'm not going to get salty, well, not too much anyway, but the idea of monopose models is really starting to knock me off. Part of what I really got into with Warhammer back in the day was the fact that you could pose your chops in nearly any position you wanted without having to cut great chunks off, use piles of modelling putty or anything like that. But having said that, the occasional monopose model in a collection can be quite a good thing, because it does allow the original sculptor to put them into positions that you wouldn't be able to get if you had lots of flexibility. Anyway, little rant over. Let's take a little look at the back of the box. So we've got the power sword and bolt rifle combo. I wonder if there is any kind of additional weapon like power fist or something inside. I'm suspecting not, as I would have thought it would be on here for our dauntless superhuman leader. Okay. I do like the little brush thing on the head. So that reminds me of the... Yeah, there it is. That reminds me of the Roman centurions. Okay, enough chat. Let's try and get inside. Right. Took the cellophane off a little while ago, as it can be a bit fiddly when trying to film. Okay, so standard little box, little tray. Oh, and it does have two frames. Okay, those are a nice smelling little pamphlet. Put that to one side, lest it spoils the surprise of what's in here. Okay, so we've got these two frames are tightly clipped in. Okay, so got a 40mm base and a little transfer sheet. Gad, it's all about the Ultramarines again. I wonder if... Oh, yeah, I'm wondering if this is actually an Ultramarine Captain, or shouldn't be, but we will see in due course. Would be nice for the price bracket. I think these retail at about £18, which seems a little bit pricey, although yes, you only need like one, maybe two of them. Although I don't know how many monopose captains, all holding their sword aloft and their pistol down to the ground. I'm not sure how many of them you'd fancy. But it would be nice if they could stick in a more scenic base, perhaps, for that kind of price. So let's have a quick look around the frame. So this one is 2017, so came out around about the same time as the Dark Imperium box set, the 8th edition rule set. Let's have a look. So we've got some lovely... Let's see if I can get this now. Will my camera pick this up? It's struggling, but yeah, there we go. So we've got a nice bit of data on this cord. I'm wondering if that's cord or some kind of power cabling. No, actually, I think it is. Whoops. There we go. I think it is sort of cord, some kind of decorative lanyard or something for the cloak. Okay. And one leg, got a little bit of a mould. Is that a mould line, or is that just the front? No, that's a quick gander. Is that a mould line? I think that is a mould line. At first I wasn't sure if it was like It's like a greave, like a big shin pad, and this was at the back button. I think that's a mold line that needs a bit of a scrape off, but that's negative out. I'll get that done easily. Little skull. Wouldn't be 40k without some skulls knocking about. Yeah, pretty crisp detail. And there's the front part of the coming off the belt. It's like I would say a loincloth, but I think there might be a better word for it. If any of you guys know what this loincloth's proper name is, or if you can suggest a better name for it than a loincloth, please let us all know in the comments below. I'll definitely take the time to read anything you write, since you have the decency to write a comment. I will have the decency to read it. Okay, nicely designed pieces. So let's have a look at this other sprue. And as I suspected, no power fist in sight. Got two options for the bolt gun. Stalker, I believe. Stalker and the assault one. I think in the codex it's a master crafted weapon as well. So we've got two options there. We've got the backpack with the iron halo on top for his old 4+ invulnerable save. Little tassels. That looks quite good. The individual tassels. Now, I don't know if you can make them out. Try and get the light on them a bit. Today we are using natural sunlight, which we're having quite a bit of at the moment, even though we're in the northeast. Yeah, very good. Really nice pauldron. I love this kind of double-headed eagle style pauldron. Now the other one has this little rounded patch on it, presumably to stick a Ultramarines transfer to. Or any unit really, but I'll be swapping that out for a Blood Angels one. Okay. Fairly standard weapon, the old power sword there. Little skull there to show it's a bit more than normal power sword. Oh, there's a skull on the pommel. I think it's a pommel. Bit at the base there. That's a new one. New one on me. That's the right wheel. So I did have the right wheel. Straining my camera's ability to focus here. Okay. And finally we've got two heads. That's the backs of them, hang on. We've got two heads. We've got the helmeted head with a little targeting reticule. Is that a word? I'm not sure where that came from. Little targeting viewfinder whatnot. And the head now, he's not best pleased. He's shouting something. Ooh. He's in the middle of mid-shout. I wonder if he's shouting support for his troops or shouting vile, slanderous things at the enemy. Yeah. One thing GW does do very well is putting expressions on their models. I've noticed that quite a lot of the kits now have really sharply carved features on people's faces, which is always nice to see. That's one of the downsides of some of Games Workshop's rivals. The faces tend to look a bit bland or not very crisp. Nice to know that GW has the finger on the pulse there. The guy's pointing. We've got a pointing hand. You'd either be telling us, look out, there's something above you, or possibly just guiding his forces into battle. Right, so there you have it. Is the Primaris Captain worth your hard-earned cash, or is he a little bit overpriced? overpriced. So we have a booklet in all the languages and a bit of English. How's me focusing? I think my focus is packed in now. No, it's wary. It's thinking about it. Okay, so yep, it comes with the Mastercrafted Auto Bolt Rifle or the Mastercrafted Stalker Bolt Rifle. I think I'll probably go Stalker. Although, Blood Angels, Auto Bolt Rifle, get in there, do some damage. Yeah, it's gonna be the Auto Bolt Rifle, isn't it, guys? Yep. Nice little stat line. 6 wounds, always handy. Especially if you go running headlong into combat. Okay. So just 2 pages on how to assemble the guy. Nothing too tricky by the looks of it. I really want to put this brush on the guy's helmet, but I do like the bareheaded version. Could you put the brush on the bareheaded version? Let me know in the comments. Should we have a poll? Would the Space Marine Captain happily have the brush surgically implanted onto his skull to save him the hassle of having to wear a helmet? Or not? No prizes, but just general hilarity. That's pretty much it. We've got the old Ultramarines transfer sheet. I'm getting quite a collection of these Ultramarines transfer sheets, and it's one of the armies that I don't really have. I don't know. I'm not sure about actually going for them. The amount of times I see Ultramarine stuff, I do think I should really take the plunge and go for them. But then I think, nah. You just get sort of bombarded by certain factions until you think, right, okay, I get the hint, guys. I'm going to go for the Ultramarines. So is the guy worth your cash? I think it's about £18, and I think that might be from a discount store like Element Games or Goblin Gaming. It's quite expensive for what you get is just like 2 little frames. Having said that, yeah, it's a great looking model. It's nicely posed, lots of lovely detail that you can't really find on any of the other models without doing like a bit of green stuff work yourself. Tasseled, that's where it's at for me. Quality tassel work. So I suspect if you are looking for a good quality model that looks great and you don't mind paying that little bit extra, then this would be quite a good addition to your army. If you prefer doing sort of like conversions or something along those lines, then maybe look at something else. But I would definitely try to buy from sort of like a third party to get a bit of a discount, because even at a discounted price of say 15 to 18, it's still an awful lot of money for one monopose character with, let's be honest, 2 options. Choice of head, choice of ammo thing to go on the boulder. Is that it? Just 2 options? You don't have any other kind of... Yeah, nothing else. You've only got choice of heads, the brush. It's all about the brush. Look at that. In 2 minds. Yep, great looking model. Let down by lack of customizability and lack of options that come in the set. As always, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. If you have this model, did you customize it a lot, or did you just play it as is? Yeah, definitely want to start a conversation on these kind of things. What are your views on monopose models in general? Are they okay for general use, or do you prefer are the okay sort of things like the special characters? If the characters are sort of designed over the top, so you couldn't really have a model where you could sort of twist the arm or move the legs apart. I don't really want to do that, but move the legs left and right. Or do you just uniformly despise monopose models? Or do you not really have any thoughts one way or the other, to be honest? Let us all know. Keep it friendly, guys. We're all in the hobby together. Until next time, we will see you later. Happy hobbying, and you take care of yourselves. Goodbye.